Fred Kyei-Mensah in the building. When he comes here, the whole studio lights up. Today, we're discussing a very different type of topic that I personally like. I call it the comeback movement. Switching genres of music. What makes an artist decide to switch from gospel music to highlight music, from highlight music to reggae music, from reggae music to rock music, from rock music to jazz music, from jazz music to world music, Mr. Fred is in the building, looking fantastic as always. Hey, Papa. What is with you? Baby, one time. What is it that makes you
kind of pay my Presbyterian training, have a free spirit?
Yes.
That's all. Yeah. If you're saying you'll be na boom now, what about mouse spare? Spare no crown. Yeah, spare no crown. All time I would be free move. And then when you calculate your age, and I'll feel 17, there's some few years you're going.
You're fine.
Living everything. So let's live a lively life. After all day.
That's a very good way of living.
Yeah, we just saw Harriet Bobe, who just left the studio. Fantastic.
Fantastic. You see, all these artists are there. And you're Max TV. And I'm not probably more young. Coming here. Look at all these talents.
Yes, beautiful talent.
And I think I bought the management of Max TV, Mabaso, for exposing talents. Yes. So we free up people can pen any and these are the people that we need to help. I say a boy because look at the production, the video try the locations and everything, the directing and everything. And look at the music. The diction she can be compared to any other artist our class.
And coming from Uncle Fred, he's a musicologist. He understands.
Yes.
Quality of video, quality of music. Which means say words not to papa so no. It's in order. It's a beautiful and the arrangement even from the beginning to the verse to the chorus to the coda. Very beautiful music.
This brings us back to our topic that we're discussing today. Uchimu say we're prepared. She's prepared. We're prepared. She's put in work and she's put in time to get to this particular point. I'm artist with Brihono Omo highlight music. To say the next time you're betting you say or you're a gospel musician. What makes an artist decide to switch genres? What really causes that effect?
Okay, Yankopon boy, the talent and since the creation of music so far has never changed. Do, re, mi, fa, so continue to be the same. The key C, D, and one. The nomenclature we play around it. The last time I can say music is determined. Main determinants for music are three: timing, tuning, and a tempo.
Okay.
Timing,
tuning and tempo. I did decided music in
okay.
It is all for high life.
But what about the content?
The content is also there. But then you can't yes, content in it. It depends on the language that you are saying. 7 previous madam for the purpose of discussion. Okop masa if lawyer toto. Oban kramuna be katu saying it's a different language itself.
Ampa.
Okay, say hi. Once somebody's language be a papa no. But could be other language you want.
It sounds
very right. But this determinant of music in India.
Yeah.
So music. So for tempo no say be 120 for high life. What is one be do be 79 be reggae. What is one be do be worship song. And that music is your 4/4 timing. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 and that your 3 8 3 8 6 8 and 3 4 3 4 ni agbaja. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So.
Domamaka University, music. You see, ever sticks me number anytime.
It is so we be particular music. For instance, the late Nana Pedume, he rests in peace. Also, no high life music. Not so be also full. So we gospel and said I'm faster. I'm faster. People know you for a particular reason.
Okay.
It's in our jurisdiction. Oh my, so you're a musician be. Now, because what's sacred, all of a sudden, Oh, kwa. Ufriam Bosan did that.
Yes, I mentioned Amfa.
Lokenya, and I just saw to gospel Amfa.
Amfa.
I just a gospel no or call the rap line. He can pick the same music trend no
and use a different content.
Yeah, the Lord, it's a beast. You see,
Right.
the doom.
So it's strategic.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, because Uber Christian they won't accept you like that.
They won't accept
them,
you.
No.
Correct.
I'm accept you. Then, you know, man has to be very strategic. So people changing from general of certain going. We are Kwajuanchi, for instance. Kwajuanchi is somebody who thrives on reggae music. Since the old of classic vibes, 1978, 1979. Yes.
Yeah.
So reggae and then dancehall. Hold on, pretty. But he uses the local tree high life.
Okay.
Words,
That's the content.
to fuse in that one.
Yeah.
It always be out here in a tempo no age between 18 and 90 or while it's grooving. You can dance to it. Once a while, not the high life everybody.
Yeah.
The very song Ponkwa Bodam was composed by station master Joe Eisen. Azibiara, ebeba umuno fire myo Ponkwa Bodam. Then he took it,
Okay.
and then what they call dance on the reggae line.
Yeah.
Now, because of strategy, these days, when you are doing music for public consumption, you have to also consider other genres of music to add it to your listing.
All right.
So that the variety,
The market.
for the market purpose.
Yes.
It will say, you see, and Obi release single. It's, a week kakra, or channel kakra. So at the end of the day, every consumer of music has his fair share of his music in your album.
But that is hard to do.
Yeah, it's not hard to do because you only need good producers.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
Yes.
So they will make it more
They'll
easier.
put it together.
Fair. The reason why reggae musicians in Ghana are suffering, and no Valentine. Yeah, boy, how many events Ben out here say reggae musician?
Oh yes. It's
the Aqua Boys who are playing. Am I lying?
Yes.
The Kwamras, the Sinner Souls.
Yes.
And
Kwesi Peace.
yes, Kwesi Peace. Because they are all playing danceable kind of music. Reggae is also danceable, but the kind of amount for again it's an import from somewhere. It's
we are aware.
Yes.
All right.
Go with the days. If we were around in 1981, 79, 81, reggae music consumption in Ghana was great.
Yeah.
Until some Michael Jackson, amount for also people. So genre of music in India, yes. For strategically, people change those genres because of business. Strictly.
Let me say this. Simi from Nigeria.
Simi Dakolo.
She was a friend is a gospel musician, and she switched and she became extremely successful.
Good.
What do you think worked for her?
Okay, so gospel, compare the gospel songs are not, the trend in all the band, and why not translate here?
No correct.
So she has been identified with that trend.
With a certain trend.
Yes.
Okay.
Say, Harriet or better is your Bobby.
Yes.
So call the of R&B a one.
Okay. Because of her style.
Yes, her style. But of course, for any fast tempo kind of music, before people can identify, so the transition from that lady, to it was the same rhythm now, they call it. So the changes were the words here. He's going God, and I said this, he's going to maybe Lord or something of that sort. The same, he will play around rest, but the kind of music now all bottom. Then they start in terms of chord progressions, and one of the questions. So people just follow that trend.
Uncle Fred, Yemfambra business brands. So a brand can start with something and then still add certain kind. Other times too, sometimes what the brand be brand and then you easily switch. Should you if Lemfan say you are successful at doing a certain and what we are talking about now, one more successful. Almost it is difficult. How about Ebia? And yes, we do peak, but no. Adia say it's not me.
Like the right time.
Yes, I started with raga, but enyeme miankasa me say now or what should be the transition of going switching to who they are?
If you look at a product like Coca-Cola, it's the most drinks I had to come here advert beer. Come here rebranding beer, but still the perception is saying Nyankopon flowers. One money the same color, different colors. That's why when you put somebody, and then my chum on Facebook say, a zoo is the only place a prisoner, innocent people are caved there. Say prison can one for Koha. Zoo, but so
repeat that again.
A zoo is the only place where innocent are kept.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So as you are saying, look at a brand the brand works for you.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, if you go to Proverbs chapter 25, verse 17, also seldom set foot in your friend's house. Yes. So if you continue the same seven battle, where you tell me yes. So at times, no show brand, baby, a echo. If you look at somebody like Kwajon China Machidede for almost 20 years has never released any song. The last producer, Kwesi, who in August 2003. Our Machidede has been eating from the old songs. Because he branded himself very well and he had a particular producer. Bodo Saga is no more there. Though other producers will have come to me at the but because of the brand and he said people like that kind of music. So if we switch on, so it will take him time. And looking at his age now, he's almost about 64, 65. What's about starting all over here? So you build upon your brand and maybe change certain arrangements in your music.
Wow.
Yes.
But I'm gonna say, like, where did he get that advice to say? Like, I'm trying to figure out how he was able to. Who did he surround himself with?
Yes, he had the year of working with good producers like Kwesi Obo. Kwesi Obo in his time was one of the best keyboardists on my mind.
Okay.
Those keyboardists who arrived in the early 70s and 80s, at the time, Papa was for catechist or a church member because those days. Before you can learn how to play the keyboards, it was only the church that had the keyboard. And they said, now it's a keyboard, it wasn't like that. So those people who were taught in that were taught the real kind of music.
So they understand the basics.
Production instincts in here. And they had the privilege of working with Kwesi Obo. Kwesi Obo, when you talk of horse arrangements, and syncopation, and then you had Bodo Saga too on the side. So when these people are not there, those who hear from there's a guy to call Kwesi-Mensah or they arrange for him. So if these people are even know that Kwesi-Mensah, but Amaki has said, if people are enjoying my music, then yes. So what I would do is that when I go on stage, that same music people are enjoying, I will syncopate them, change them small add-ons, and then the same people will enjoy. So the same genre of music and he's enjoying, but he has rebranded it in another way.
And now it's even hot cake.
They say wine. As it gets older,
gets better. But trust me, some of the musicians that have gotten better over time, Amachi Dede. I mean, and Oba still you enjoy. You're trying to say Lumba. Yes, you still enjoy
the
them.
kind of words every day. They are non-disposable music. Anything that any bandstand, the beer or mangama, Obeti Sike Manyomo, Pa Thomas, Papa Youngson. Because their songs reflected the life I did. And they felt disposable. Today is there, the next one is gone.
Yes,
you don't see them again.
Yes.
That is to learn.
All right, I'm now going to Max TV. This is the Max Morning Show, and we're discussing the various genres. Also, we will share here with High Life, and what is the transition? And Uncle Fred is here to explain to us. Say, if you are in a particular genre, there is no need to change. Even we change it from secular to gospel, I still use the same. I believe say it is you. Don't change it because I want confusion. But Uncle Fred, before Alex, we're having a conversation about the transition. Say yamfana say gospel me who say obi te say Kwame Eugene say simi yo kan omo efi gospel akọ secular ma ye. But you who say if it's the other way around there enye ye say senia wo kan say even for Ponsa o move it from her. Is it because sorry for na ya sheda say ye nje nkrofo ntumu ana say omoba omo nye general ni ye nti na ye nje omo.
In the case of Kwame Eugene was lucky. Kwame Eugene bought instruments and released a gospel album. what you promote to me. It's in the dino and said I met said your Kenyan a trendy it's one on transition from that one for just
okay. I get it.
And because he knew how to play instrument, the drum, you know.
Yes.
If you look at Kwame Eugene, also keyboard.
Aye.
So most of his productions are taken care by him.
Yes.
This was one I didn't see in Trimwa. He just goes and then they produce it. Yeah. So he has become very unique in his area. So the switching of from gospel, you know, the transition, you know, among one channel. So kind of first I want to hit here, and when you produce and talk so they call
okay.
Nancy tried. Nancy, when Nancy I discovered Nancy in my studio, my first place on a record here, that was 1995.
Okay.
On the record High Life. Crawford, Damo, Bobo, Crawford. That was the song that I recorded for Nancy.
Oh, really?
Yes. That kind of apartment pass, that kind of song. So Nancy came with High Life. And later when the church adopted him, no one said the voice in you know, say High Life no here and said so the transition
was easy.
So now, of course, gospel said that was had their back High Life, you know. People didn't accept it.
You didn't accept it.
Though the song that he did, you know, very nice. People didn't accept it.
The moral of the story is that people love you for who you are.
Yes.
The first,
especially the Christian community, when you are deviating from their principles to go somewhere, you come back, accepting no,
no crap.
Yeah.
wow.
and you see Ghana, because of the way the doctrinal differences in our war, some of the music now among phobia and gospel are not enjoyed, but even some of the
Christians.
Let me, for instance, if you look at the SDA Church, for instance, when we talk of song compositions in terms of songwriter, Obiama, so people find it very difficult to sing their songs outside. But when we talk of harmonies, any other idea, Obiama, they are the best.
Rhythms and harmonies.
So when they go into a cappella, so me, the Roman Catholic, and me allow say, you know, I'm telling you what I mean because he doesn't believe in my doctrine. It is so if you come among the Christian community, you know, apart from the charismatic, you know, they don't advise, they don't. Somebody like MOG said he left the Methodist church because the kind of music that he was singing, you know, he didn't get support until he went to Casandra. So what I say, until now, the church also realizes that they are losing a lot of potential, so they are even helping. My sister came here, she said, Presbyterian,
yes.
Harriet. So, can you know, but now, no. They accept to see I'm sure the same many years. All these people will leave our church and home. So the genre of music and as it goes, you know, it helps a crop now by now. But you being the musician, you need to be strategic and then move according to time. If Lord Kenya is listening to me, offer then you know I end that then now offer say bit no. Don't for rap people will accept it.
You're right.
Yes.
Wow. You're right.
So like Franklin did.
Yeah.
Corona Hani said Mr. Urban Gospel is coming. There are some other guys doing some way. 3 music awards me, other people be in that kind of genre of music. So the genre of music, you know, is dynamic. It's not static. It changes according to time, as and when you want. For instance, when Michael Jackson, Human Nature, a Ghanaian at that time, any producer, no more at that time of Hollywood, no, a couple, bro, bye, say, bye. Oh, say line now, say, bye, champion to say, let's use this music for that kind of thing. And then
it worked.
It worked, you know. So that, you know, because there are some various rhythms where Africa, once we are blessed, and they say, we can tap into the wise man's rhythm. And they said, yeah, kind of, so when that kind of fusion is there. If you look at somebody like Kwajonchi music thrives on a lot of harp. Harp. So it goes like the Craig David type.
Yeah.
Do you know the reason why? The guy who produced Craig David, Kwame Yeboah, is the same guy producing Kwajonchi. So there are elements of Craig David in a opera if you finish.
So it is your producer that makes you
yes.
Having a good producer.
Because you bring the song raw to me. I can't remember. 20 years ago, Kofi B and I, Kofi B used to back people in my studio. Say, oh yeah, artist say, it will be about so about Betonium. In 4 wings, man. The way the person is singing, look, it will take you 100 years for you to decode that. And 4 what they are able to tell you. Now you come to Freddie Man's minimum point. So if you be sat down and then decoded that song, you know, to that kind of yes, you see. So if you was able to decode that music and then you play it nicely, but I don't want to buy any the idea, the genre of music. No, maybe so that's how.
Uncle Fred, the other thing that we've noticed, genres are airbar. And we've had musicians sit here and we've had a conversation of, you know, high life being authentic, our authentic music. And conversations are about and say, listen, it's better for you to do what is selling for market purpose.
For market purpose.
Do what is selling. However, Enra, on the other hand, Uncle Fred, Enra na akwabwa nyom ebo. And he said, look at this. You see, high life, wherever you are in the world, when there's something about your culture, it moves you.
It just moves
or
you.
It takes you way back to something. Journalists, as I say, movie onto because of market purpose. Would it not gradually, you know, kill our authentic journal, which is the one that bonds us to who we are as Ghanaians?
And killing, no. Selling, no. Two very suspect.
Okay.
Selling to the brand, to the corporate body, and selling physically.
Okay.
Yes.
They're two different.
Yes. Yeah. Onya show be cry more theater be anai, but if you're online, no people eto. Look at this boy Camido, Sugar Cane. Sugar Cane is an acronym, and I say the core structure is sexual healing. But again,
Okay.
yeah, sexual healing course no one use here.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, 6, 4, 5.
Okay.
One course. Sugar cane. But do you know the magic that came in? The magic was the strumming of the guitar.
Okay.
The
Which
guitar,
feels like.
yes. So the guy now produce music in this one say, I'm going to use sexual healing. In terms of the soul, my pitchy tempo, no. So when I'm going to use that one now, guitar and maybe use, you know, I want to have a flanger and a chorus effect to make it sound better. And within a matter of 3 minutes, the song will end, so that you repeating it. And Camido in his, you know, say, okay, I want to tap into the Nigerian market for the marketing.
For that market.
So you will be able to gongo so and a buy on one side or two or and over 5 trees sugar crack. So everybody in terms of the ethnic is enjoying. And at the same time, that music is a edition of sexual healing.
As simple as that. Wow.
Yes.
I didn't say, are there implications?
Listen, there are no implications because they are trade determinant, timing, tuning, and tempo. He didn't take the same
way.
Tempo now. I'm going to hide 2 minutes. And the core structure will be at me used to be.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Genres of music is very interesting.
Because you
very interesting.
Keyboard there, the music. Auto Yamaha keyboard, I'm Toby. Now there are some pre-programmed instruments, so if you go and use it, I also use it. You can't come and blame me.
Yeah. But the one thing I've learned today is, you know, it's better use something that's already there. That's what I've learned.
Oh yeah.
If it's already there and it's accepted, why change it?
And it makes the transition easy.
Yes.
Easy. And Fred.
That's
permitting to prolong this interview, but this is one of the best interviews I've had. Thank you so much for your knowledge, your wisdom, and of course opening our understanding into what music is and how to stand tall in times like this. That's
Baby, where's my baby, man?
She's coming.
Fortunately, yesterday was also my son's birthday. And fortunately, he also featured on Dan Hamilton's Awake Experience in Tino. Kyei-Mensah, maybe he will be coming here very soon.
Okay, but you're doing the same. Kyei-Mensah. Okay. Happy birthday to you.
All right. So my producer is saying we'll host him on Friday.
That'll be beautiful.
Thank you very much.
We'll host him on Friday. It would be nice to have father and son in the studio. All right. Thank you so much one more time. We're going for a break. When we come back, Papo is in the studio. We'll see you right after this.